Hey guys, this is Summer Productions, aka NN4673, and I'm back in Essence Demo Part 28. Gosh. May I remind you people that this game only takes place over 4 days. That is crazy. Alright, let's just go continue with this. We're talking to Steven. Dreamy Steven. Jeez. You're lower class, forget it. Middle class, you better have plenty of dough to shell out. And even the wealthy, you better have a big name, or be paying every penny to the man. And if you're elderly, too bad. Hope you lived a long, happy life. Well, that sucks a bit. That's despicable, huh? Not to mention the government something, just a vaccine. If you've already been infected, well, sorry, mate. I can hardly believe it. I learned there are still several people left in this world, and they're all oppressed by a small group of power-hungry monsters. You guys gotta find a cure. Yeah, that will take more than a cure to fix things at this point. The government. They control everything. From the airwaves to the number of potato chips per bag. If Asa didn't have our IP address routing from a different country every other minute, we'd have our door knocked down and all be shot dead time and time again now. Humorously, Steven laughs as he takes a final puff, drops the cigarette, and stomps it into the concrete. I guess I should be a typical smoking, government-hating hippie, huh? But this been coming for a while. Blight only sped things up. I can't blame people for wanting to live their lives in bliss, not worrying about things. But we worried too little while big men started picking what we should be worrying about. They started with small things, and now they hold life itself in their hands. After listening to Cath's radio program, I realized, how high the stakes of are. Thanks for listening, Pink. No problem, Steven. Just come to me. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. I want to know what's going on. As horrible as it is, sitting here with Steven, where the moon isn't red, the world he describes feels very distant. And again, I've confirmed that the world I remember is nothing like this one. Could just be I get started on stuff like this easily, but forget it. What? It's nothing. Gogging Steven's emotions is hard enough without a face to observe, but even as I listen closely to his voice, I can't tell what he's feeling now. Oh, come on, please. Steven glances at his watch. What do you know? It's 1/2 desert. Hopping to his feet, he strides over and opens the door for me. Shall we? You can tempt me with dessert. Oh, dessert! Dessert! Oh god. With dessert, but my curiosity remains. What if I told you I make a mean strawberry cobbler? With ice cream on top. But of course, only the finest frozen milk fat for our guests. Sir, you've won me over, for now. Although pouting, I passed into the garage. Steven skips around me as we approach the kitchen door, insisting on opening it even though I'm more than capable. Oh my gosh, I love Steven. Let me be a gentleman. Gosh. You're fine, man. But you're already serving me ice cream. Gentlemen do above and beyond. And no further express his point, and to further express his point, he pulls my chair out for me. Fine, but lots of girls like bad boys, you know. He heads for the fridge after I sit down. Want me to beat you and call you Edna then? No thanks, sir. I was addressing a group, not claiming to be a part of it. I can't deny. I kind of feel like this after 4 days of verbal abuse. Besides, Stephen sits 2 barrels, spoons, a tub of ice cream, a pan of cobbler onto the table. I have tattoos. Gorgeous nose rings, lip rings, earrings, and I look darn good in leather. Really now? I guess you're just not wearing them now, huh? I think it's more like everything I just said was a lie, except for the leather thing, that's true. I see. Just as well. Speaking about boys, about the attitude, not the look. Agreed. Soon, poised above the ice cream, Stephen's glass is gleaming at me. How much do you want? 2 scoops is fine. The ice cream genie makes my wish come true. What about your cobbler? 1, please. You want it microwaved? Should I ask that first before the ice cream? I always forget. It's okay, I don't mind. Heck no. You want that cobbler piping hot it's gonna be. Stephen. I go above and beyond, remember? Eesh. I should call this playthrough Listen to Nana fangirling over an invisible guy. Sliding across, creator, if you're watching. Stephen is a character done right. Not even showing the face, and still I have this extreme love for him. That is a character done right. Thanks for that. Alright, sorry. Sliding across the floor, he grabs another bowl from the cupboard, scoops the cobbler in, and sticks it in the microwave. When it's finished, he dumps my ice cream on top and sets it before me. Voila! I don't do half-hearted food, Pink. You gotta learn that. Thanks! I begin eating as he serves his own. I gotta say too, you seem much more at ease now than a few minutes ago. Yep. Well, aren't you? Discomfortingly honest. Taking a seat, he starts spooning in his cobbler. Again, I let a front row view of the traditionally unseen works of his mouth. While I'm being honest, I also say that you speak very formally. I bet your narrative's a trip, huh? Full of purple prose and cheesy metaphors. Do you enjoy watching me scream? No. I'm all for watching people shout or jump, though screaming has its moments too. Saddest. I would prefer Awkward Man. If I got my own movie, the headline would be No Comfort Zone is Safe. Oh, shit. Memes are bad, Alice. Bad, never forget. Of course. I'm sorry, Awkward Man. I'm sorry too, Pink. The only reason I started getting honest is, well, I always am, but I figured I'd go ahead and give you a mental jolt before telling you you're very easy to talk to. Oh. Yeah, that was what I was gonna tell you earlier, actually. Thanks, Stephen, you're right. Fish, you Cath. I feel like I just cheated. I'm sorry, I'm laughing too hard. It's just... Okay. It's just... Alright. I was not planning on going for Stephen at all, Cath. You're totally misunderstanding things. Wasn't cheating on you. Nope. Sorry. I'll stop now. I smelled sugar. Yeah, and what the poop's actually going on here anyway? I nearly jumped at the to announce the entry, though I guess I used to every enjoyable moment of my life crushing and burning by now. Yeah. Turning around, I behold Ace's unwarranted and melodramatic disgust. What is this? We leave we leave for a few minutes, and not only are you tempting her with cutlery, but ice cream on top too. I didn't even think you liked ice cream, Alice. Do you honestly think I pressed that button thinking the world's ice cream would be destroyed? Yeah, no, it's not very convincing, mate. Don't you, mate? I know this is all just a ploy to get Alice to pick you as her job buddy. Your trickery does not escape me, invisible devil. Or Cath. Right, Cath? Cath hosts. Can you just get some clothes on, man? I'm sorry. Whose fill-in companion is mysteriously absent used Ace's rant as a sufficient time to serve himself a bowl of cup blood. Only now does he recognize his existence. Keep fretting over her like this, and she'll become more insufferable. She's already whiny. Don't make me deal with arrogant. Dropping into a chair, he spoons in the food. I stare at him evenly. Keep eating like this, and you'll fall into a diabetic coma before having to deal with me much longer. Cool, I'm sleeping in your room. What? While Asa freaks out, I glare at Cath. Why do you think that? Because apparently a guy can't sleep on a couch without turning into a wrestling ring. And there ain't no way I'm sleeping in the same room as purposefully Cath cuts off just as Asa breaks into the rancid redden blah blah. Don't worry. There would be no sleeping. There shouldn't be complaining when everyone was kind enough to take us in. You want to sleep in his room then? I have a perfectly good room to sleep in already. Cath sneers knowingly. With only one bed. And you and I both know how impossible sleeping is without a bed. Alice! Attacking from behind, Asa clings to my shoulders. Alice, don't do this. Don't throw it all away on this guy when you have so many options in the horizon. Ugh! I shake him off. There's no issue here. I'm not letting him sleep in my room. Trust me, I'm mad enough that he interrupted me and Stephen. There's no way I'm sharing a room with him. So, his bowl emptied, Cath sucks the sugar remnants from his spoon. My own bowl remains half full, the ice cream beginning to melt. How are you planning to keep me out? There's no reason you need to sleep in my room. I bite my lip, taking a deep breath, both to calm myself and lower my volume. Sleep somewhere else. There is nowhere. The couch. They're in there. After they leave. I want to sleep now. There are. No. Why? I hate hospitals. Then the hallway. Obstruction to traffic. What? That's what I'd be. I don't want to get stepped on. Asa mumbles, crossing his arms and sitting down. I'll step on you. A guest room. Yours is the only one. Did it ever cross your mind to ask sleeping in someone else's room? I don't want to invade their privacy. You're right! More like you're afraid someone will stab you in your sleep. Better yet, you ought to be afraid of me. I'm sleeping in your room. I keep looking at Stephen, hoping he'll jump in and save me, but it's clear from his muffled chuckling that he's enjoying this a lot. Come on, Stephen! Can't you help me while being my secret lover? But then again, I already promised Cath, so I'm sorry, Stephen. Might cheat on her, though. I have to end the episode here. See you in the next one. Bye.